thing is comments will come up.
Okay, cool. On the
and a little bit of my mind about to better my condition. 12 ounces at a time. I got cash and paycheck on my playlist, and I cash my paycheck to paint this town till my account reads red or the county cops get called. I need a short fuse, long week, long day song.
Hey guys, welcome back. I know I kind of cut in there a little bit. Josh and I were having a little bit of a conversation. So there you know, we have Josh Gallagher joining us, and let me bring him in. Sorry about that, Josh. I kind of cut you off. I was talking to you and then cut you off.
Oh, you're good. You're good. It's good. We did like a little pre like a 30-second rehearsal. So you're good. You're
right.
Like, if I cut you off, just shut up or whatever. No.
Just go with it. If I cut you off, go with it. It's like a sound check, only not.
Right. Exactly.
So, well, look, your dad's on there already. What a good dad.
There he is, Dad. Whoop you.
Okay, so we have a lot to talk about.
Oh, man. I'm excited.
Well,
this is my first interview since all this craziness. So
really?
Let's make it a good one.
Yay. All right, we're going to make it a good one. I told you that I told you a couple songs I want you to play, and then I told you I'm going to test you on one. So that'll be fun.
We're going to see.
For me, it will be.
Might make me sweat a little bit.
Well, that's okay. That's all right. There's nothing wrong with that. So you need to have a little bit of anxiety about what I'm going to ask you.
Yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Last time we talked, which was actually the first time that we got to meet, was in February in Nashville during Country Radio Seminar. I think that's kind of the last time most people were in. Everything kind of hit the fan after that.
Yeah, it was. We had just played our. We didn't know then that would be our last show as of right now. Here.
Right.
We just got back from playing a 2-night show up in Pennsylvania, and come down, and then we had the rest of our shows and tour booked, and then we talked and hung out, and then after that, it just kind of.
It's not my fault. It's not my fault.
It's Adam's fault.
It is Adam Warner's fault. And look, since you brought him up, I'm going to say it because Adam decided to bear it all. He decided to show his ass a little bit. Love you, Adam. Luckily, nothing was caught on camera. We were able to talk about it, though, so that worked out real well. And like I told you,
it should have been.
I know. I just needed to get Mark to move the camera over just a little bit. Because he was right there. But, you need to pay him back now, though, in some interview when he's not expecting it.
So do an interview like this with him, then I'll just show up.
Okay, and if he listens to this, that'll never happen.
Yeah.
Oh, my allergies are kicking in. No.
The only one.
And it's funny because usually during Country Radio Seminar Week, everybody usually comes back from it, and it's called the CRS crud, and all the DJs are sick, the artists everybody's sick. This time, it had nothing to do with everybody else. I don't know. Maybe there was some COVID-19 going on. I don't know, but we're all. Me on that one, we're all. I
had a little something going on there. I think it was probably just allergies, though. But it was like right after that, same time every year. It just never fails.
Yeah. Well, you get that many people in those small areas, and somebody's going to catch something. But anyway, so let's not talk about what have you been doing during this quarantine?
Well, I've been doing doing a lot of yard work. I know that. And where are we at? We good?
I'm here. My camera. You can hear me, but my camera got unplugged.
We got it. Now we got it.
I moved my water. Moved my water.
Right, yeah, your water.
My water.
Yeah.
Go. Okay, sorry. Let me try that again. Hey, Josh, what have you been doing since the whole quarantine?
Well, hey, hi. No, I've been no, Lindsay and I, my wife, we've been man, we've been doing a lot of yard work around the house. I feel like I'm cutting the grass like every 2 days. For a while there, she was off of work, and so her and I would just, and we'd go out and hike and fishing and hang out around the house and be lazy or not be lazy. Pretty much whatever we want to do, just like anything to avoid boredom, really. Because I mean,
your water is kicking in too.
Yeah, it's water in a blue can, and it's great. But it was just like for a while there, it was just a month and a half. I was just bored. There was nothing to do. Like I had all these rights scheduled out, all these tour dates scheduled, shows in town, shows around town. That just everything kind of, got put to bed when all this stuff came around, and I had to figure out really what to do. So
you're in Nashville now, right?
Yeah. I've been here for we've been here for it'll be 6 years actually this August.
Wow.
Yeah,
and sometimes, I mean, I know we're in Kentucky right now, so the weather it's either raining or it feels like it's 92 degrees with 110% humidity. It's stupid.
Yeah,
ridiculous.
Well, they weren't sure. The weather didn't know if it was going to rain today or be super hot today, so it just decided to be super hot. And
now it's raining here though, so maybe I don't know if it's moving your way or not. But
I hope not. I feel like all it does is rain here. It's like every spring. I should expect it. Living here for 6 years now. Every spring leading up to summer, it just pisses rain everywhere all spring long.
Right.
But I never get used to it. Actually, this is the second year in a row that I've actually cussed out the rain because I got so mad about it. It's February. Every February, it just rains and rains and rains and rains and rains.
Which gives you all that grass that needs to be cut so often. See?
Oh, yeah. And then the yard turns into a swamp, and then you got to wear your muck boots outside and then take your cowboy boots with you to get into like shows, whatever. It's a mess.
Now, how did you all fare during the tornadoes that happened?
We were good, actually. It missed us by just a couple miles, actually. It was right in East Nashville, right down the road from us, which was still, it was a couple miles, but it was still too close for comfort.
Right.
I woke up from the alarm on my phone saying there was a tornado warning. Right. And I actually, it's a funny story. I actually ignored it because we've gotten so many tornado warnings down here since we've been here, and nothing's ever came through. So I'm like, oh, whatever, another tornado warning. And I actually remember, I said to my wife, I said, she goes, babe, there's a pretty big tornado warning. I said, yeah, well, I'm going back to bed. That's exactly what I said. Until we turned on the news, and then the news anchor was flipping out. I think it was Channel 5. It was going like right through their parking lot in the back. And then I was like, maybe we should go to the tub.
Yeah.
But we got lucky though. It was a little nerve wracking how close it was. But I mean, I'll tell you the devastation. Like I've never seen that kind of just destruction with my own two eyes in my life ever. We went to the first, that whole first week after the tornadoes, we went out to help, and it was like the first day when we pulled up, we went over to over by Donaldson area, and which is right along 40, right, which is the path that it took, and we pulled in that one neighborhood, and it was just like, I don't know, there was just no words. It was crazy. There was just houses that had foundations left and houses that didn't have anything. It was just nuts. It was crazy.
Well, and I have so many friends and people that we love that are in Nashville, and it was like, oh my gosh, people were texting me going, check on your people there, because I'm glad everybody was able to mark that they were safe or they were okay, and then the ones that there are some that did lose their homes, but luckily every person was safe themselves, which of course, obviously, that's all that matters. Material stuff can obviously be replaced. So let's talk about we've talked about getting sick. We've talked about this crazy quarantine and tornadoes. So now let's talk about fun stuff.
Yeah.
Let's do that. So
or drinking beer and stuff. Or whatever.
drinking beer or I'm sorry, water. Yeah, in a blue can. Let's talk about that. Anybody that's tuning in that doesn't know, you were 2016 season 11 of The Voice.
Yep, sure was.
You were also a little history making in that you were in the finale and the only country artist that Adam has ever taken to the finale.
Yep, that's right. Still holding that record, I believe.
There you go. I mean, and he's not there now, right? So you
right,
may get
exactly.
So you may get to keep that title.
Essentially, I win.
I think so. I think you win. Yep, that's it. You win. We will make sure you get your trophy. Maybe it'll be like 2 thumbs up or something. I don't know. You may not be holding the mic, but so how was that experience for you? I mean, I can only imagine. And we talked with Angie K from season 10 last night. Yeah. But so I know she explained how she was able to take advantage of not take advantage of, but enjoy the fans that she gained from that. And so how has it been for you?
It's been, I assume, I mean, I don't know her personally, but I assume it's probably been a lot of the same, like, it's been great, honestly. The fan base that I came out off of that show with, is just like, there's nothing turning back. Like, you can't turn that away. There's no way you could like ignore that. Like, it's something that's like, when you watch your social media numbers literally go in like 4 hours, go from, 2,000 to over 10,000 when your blind audition comes out and you're like, holy shit, this is crazy, So it was awesome. I had a blast out there, honestly. Like it was one of the best times, that I've ever had in my life. When we were out there, I think total filming from start to finish was like 7 months. So like that's like the best 7 months probably of my life. It was just a lot of fun, from the crew to the cast to the producers to the coach, everybody. Honestly, like I didn't really have one bad experience.
And I've heard a lot of the former contestants that I've talked with it seems that nobody really has. I haven't personally heard complaints about the show or the staff, production, the artist. I've always heard everybody loves it and it's a great time. So that, I think that says a lot for the amount of people. And as long as that show's been running, I think it says a lot for what they have going on there. That it's not just another talent contest that doesn't care about the artist and what you all are trying to do too. So, and then those fans, they stay, they don't go away. You just continue to add more when you start putting out great music like you do. We got the season 11 whole tracks that you did, but then your first self-titled EP, that was 2019, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. I was trying to think, because you just did anyway. But
I don't number very well. So yeah, it was 2019. Yeah.
But Boots Like Mine held the #1 spot on the CMT 12 pack for 8 weeks at the video. So that had to be mind blowing in and of itself.
Yeah, it was pretty neat. Our first song that we had on the CMT 12 pack countdown was a song called "How About You" that I released about a year after I got off of The Voice. And that song, the music video for that one went 6 weeks #1. So we were like, oh, that's great. And then for this one, for Boots Like Mine, to beat our own personal record and to beat, I don't know, it's not official that we beat a CMT record, but I just want to say that we probably did.
I mean, it's possible.
It's possible. But no, then to have our second music video be on there and go 8 weeks and just blow the first one out of the water was really, really cool. Just to have, what it reminded me of a lot, honestly, it kind of reminded me a little bit of The Voice again, to where it was something that the fans could actively participate in every week,
Right. Yeah.
Something that made them feel like they were part of the process, whether it be from the shooting the music video to the end, just voting for it, whatever, just so it was cool to see how it went. And once we hit the 8-week mark, I was like, this is sweat. Wow. Every week, but like 8 weeks, here's a problem. Yeah.
I want to stay here. I'm kind of getting used to this. Well, and a segue into that, I do have a couple songs I want you to play, but I want to show at least a couple minutes of the video for Boots Like Mine in case somebody hasn't seen it. I'd love to. I'm going to share it here real quick, and we'll see.
Do it
and get that up for us. Well, okay, I need to hit play. I guess that would help.
That's my parents' house. That's my mom and dad's house.
Oh, look, this is a pop-up video.
Pop-up video. Remember this?
Yes. Here, I'll make this full screen and we'll come back and get some more.
There's boots like mine on the billboard by the highway, exit 209. All the signs point down to Broadway. If you want that shine for a pretty dime, then you can buy boots like mine. Ain't the kind my daddy still wears down on the line. His old steel town, steel toe working pair, built for overtime and extra miles. Blue collar style, raise it up, whatever you get high on. Here's the leather laced up nylon, rubber soles under old work benches, caked up treads in the trenches. Raise it up like a ladder in the sky. Salute to the shoes that paved the hard road through the dust, the mud, the blood, the ones who paid the price for boots like mine. Boots like mine in the second bedroom down the.
And I love that. I love that video. I went ahead and cut it off early, and because I want people to go and watch it, watch the whole thing too. But there's just such a truth in that song, and I think it applies to so many people. I don't know. It's just I love it because everybody can relate to it. And that's amazing. And I'm so happy for you. I started to say proud because I always tell people I end up being like a proud mama with some of you all that I meet. It's like, I'm so proud of what you're doing. And I don't mean it condescending. I just kind of take you all in as my children.
Right. We would be lucky.
Now stop it. But let's talk about the new album. The new EP, Turn Around Town, was released March 27th, but the lead single, Long Week, Long Necks, I want to make sure I don't get that mixed up. That was March 12th, but you did a Billboard exclusive release premiere with that. So that had to be cool.
Yeah, that was sweet. Man, we got really lucky in landing that premiere in that feature. And if it wasn't for my team over at Burning Ground Entertainment and Core PR, we wouldn't have had that in the first place. So if they're watching, if you guys are watching right now, thank you guys so much. We wouldn't have had that without you. But to have, I don't know, that was to date my biggest. I don't really know how to say it, but the biggest PR thing that I've had to date. They put like billboards, huge. It's not easy. They don't just put anybody on there. Right. So, so to be on there and have it come out and have the Billboard logo name right beside mine and all these articles about it and people reading the article and listening to the song. It was cool, man. It was just kind of like, it was almost like a stepping stone a little bit from Boots Like Mine And the plan was to, essentially do just that, was to release Boots Like Mine and ride that wave as long as we can, and then continue to build and build and build and build. And then Billboard hit, and that was the cake topper on top of Boots Like Mine. And then we kept pushing, and we're still pushing the record, and it's still doing really, really well. It's still right now doing better than my self-titled EP that I released.
Well, okay, so if I'm on, because I love the self-titled.
Yeah.
But this one, okay, I wrote it down so I would make sure I got this right, because there's
gotta have notes.
Look, I'm awful about it. I'll write notes and be like, where'd I put my notes? And then I'll end up finding a stack of like 10 different notes, but it's okay.
If I don't write it down, I will for sure.
There is something on there for drinking, regretting, loving, thinking, and anthem songs. I mean, it's all there. So it's not just one like party album, which not that that's a bad thing. Not saying that's a bad thing, but I'm saying I think what is resonating with people so much about this album, along with, I mean, I think your vocal is stronger than it's ever been, and I think the playing on it, the musicians on it, and everything about it, the production is a lot better. It's just like you've graduated to a next level, and what you should do. But the writing is so much better too, and there's, like I said, there's something for everybody. If you like the drinking, a good drinking song, which who doesn't? You don't need to listen to country if you don't like a drinking song.
Yeah.
But then you have the thinking song or the regretting song, but there is something for everybody on there.
Yeah, and I appreciate that too, because I mean, whenever I went into I wouldn't say necessarily write for this record. I just was, at the time, I was just compiling a huge list of songs and writing every single day, and just writing because I knew that I wanted to release, as soon as I released my first self-titled record, I was like, all right, what's next? Like, I was already on to the next thing.
Yeah.
And I knew what that was. I just didn't know exactly what it was yet. So I was just writing and writing and writing and writing. So I didn't really have an exact style or theme or anything that I was writing for this project. But I knew what I wanted to write, and I knew what I liked, and I knew what would work.
Yeah.
So it's weird how it all came together, because the first record and this record right now essentially were supposed to be one whole full-length record.
Right.
And when you go in and listen to the first record down 1 through 6, and then you listen to Boots Like Mine, and then listen to this new record 1 through 5, you'll start to feel like they're all kind of run back to back to back together. And we did that kind of on purpose, so that way you don't really leave off, or you don't really lose a spot from the last song or the next one. So, but it means a lot that you say that, because I didn't want the writing to be, as good as the last one. I wanted it to obviously be better. The production and the musicianship on it, and the sound and everything that we came up with. Obviously, you want to evolve whenever you're whenever you're writing songs or producing or being an artist or band, whatever. Because you want to evolve every single project that you do. And I feel like we nailed that with this one. Like, I really liked last record a lot, but I love this one. Like, I absolutely love this record. It's just it's just, what it's doing for me? It's actually putting me in a position to be like, well, now I know, I'm starting to show people more and more of me as an artist, but also personally with these songs too.
Well, and I think that's something that, I mean, country music is always that way. For me, I want the artist to be authentic. I want them to write what they have to say, or something they've experienced, because you can't sell it to me if you don't believe what you're saying.
I believe that 100%. Absolutely.
I may end up, because I would end up having you on here forever if I made you play 3 songs.
I don't care. I'll play 3 or 5.
Okay, so I'll let you do one easy. So you choose. I like Catch a Buzz because you did a little video yesterday, and I think it kind of speaks to kind of where we are in the world right now. It has a really good feel for that. But it also kind of honors people as well. So I like that one, but obviously I love the single too. So I'll let you pick between the 2 that you want to do. And then I'm still going to give you the test on another one.
Oh, crap. So if I play these 2 that are mine real good, I still got to do the test one?
Well, yeah.
All right. Challenge accepted. I'm in.
Okay.
My dad's on here. I assume my mom's on here also. Or they probably
Mom, are you on here? I see Dad's on here.
Dad's on here. Mom's probably watching with Dad, but I'll play Catch a Buzz because I'm pretty sure that my wife, who's in the other room, is probably watching. And Catch a Buzz is her favorite song off the record, and it's also my dad's favorite song.
Well, there we go. See, everybody, they all have good taste. Everybody that loves you has great taste.
Yeah, sure did. All right, cool.
All right, here's Josh Gallagher is going to do so. Oh, and your dad just commented. There we go.
There we go. He likes it. He's here.
I'm going to give you the whole screen, Josh.
That's cool. That sounds good to me. All right, this is this song's called Catch a Buzz. This is on my new record. Around about September, when the coast is clear, I sit out on the shoreline with my rod and reel and stare across the ocean towards the setting sun. I put a sinker down and think about the man I have become and all the love I've lost along the way, and all my friends who never made it back across these ways. I wet a line and let it ride, pour a cold one in my cup. It might not look like fun when they ain't biting none, but it's enough to catch a buzz. I've been casting off this old spot for 20 years. My first fish and my first kiss, I caught 'em here. Me and my war-bound buddies swore until we died. On this old shore, I thank the Lord they can't see me cry for all the love I've lost along the way, for all my friends who never made it back across these waves. I wet a line and let it ride, pour a cold one in my cup. It might not look like fun when they ain't biting none, but it's enough to catch a buzz. A couple sunsets on the coast get it done. When I need time to be alone, I'll wet a line and let it ride, pour a cold one in my cup. It might not look like fun when they ain't biting none, but it's enough to catch a buzz. And there.
It took me a minute because like I had to fix my makeup. Like I can't. Holly Ned, that song, like it gives me all the feels every time I hear it.
I appreciate it. It's kind of it's one of those weird ones for me too. That like, I don't know. So this is kind of weird. I definitely get this side from my mom, but like, so I saw Dad's comment there with the thumbs up and the claps and stuff like that. Like, I got into the second verse of that song, and I just looked up and glanced at that, and I was like, I can't look at that. Like, it's just like, oh no, just like it gets me. It's just one of those songs. Yeah.
Well, that comment there is my mom. That's my mom. So she's watching in the other room, but yeah. She said she heard you. No.
Yeah.
It's funny how some comments and some you can't. I could understand how you just couldn't. I don't know. I think maybe it's when we realize when we get older that people are not here forever, and that song can relate. Yeah,
especially with that song. You know, that's such a. I mean, there's a little bit of everything in that song. You know, as far as topic wise, but you know, you kind of just at some point in your life, you just I don't care where you are. It doesn't matter. This song is set around a lake where you're fishing and drinking a couple, beers, but. You get older and you kind of look back and you reflect on your life and where you've been, it's just kind of like, and especially if you're like, I mean, it doesn't really matter where you've been or what you've done in your past or anything like that. But like, for good or for bad, it's like, man, it's like, how am I here? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's very good.
Look how things have changed. Is this where I thought I would be, or did I yes, I totally get it. And anybody that listens to that song, y'all better get it, because there's no reason that you shouldn't get it.
Yeah.
We need
she said.
There you go. We need to have a talk. You can email me at Laura.
Yeah. Good. Take it up with Laura.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I got your back, Josh.
Got it. Appreciate it.
Okay, so do you want to do your single, or do you want me to test you first?
Ooh, I don't know. Give me a little tester. Let me see. Okay, yeah, I'm ready. Screw it.
You sure? All right. Now I think you have this. I don't think that this will be hard.
I don't know.
If you don't know, I want you to play something yet. I'm going to ask you a question. The whole deep cuts challenge. What would your deep cut pick have been?
One of my songs?
No, on the deep cut challenge where you had to pick somebody else's song that was a deep cut.
Ooh, that's a hard one.
I mean, I don't know. You could pick like Garth Brooks, since he did say that as soon as you open your mouth, you believe. I mean, I'm not. No, yeah, I'm just saying.
Right? I definitely could. I don't know. It would probably have to be something Eric Church has written. That dude is just like, he's my favorite. That dude's my idol. It is what it is, But I don't know. There's just something about what he does and the way he writes, and he just kind of really writes what he wants, and people love it, and he doesn't really care what anybody else thinks, So
right, exactly.
And I love that. But this one's newer, but some of it is really good.
Amazing. Okay, so play for us.
Is it in C or C sharp? I can't remember.
I don't. You're the musician. I just talk.
I'm probably gonna screw this up, but that's all right.
That's all right.
Beer don't keep, love's not cheap, trucks don't wreck themselves. Mama ain't a shrink, daddy ain't a bank, and God ain't a wishing well. Money ain't rich, everybody sins, nobody wins in a fight. And sometimes wrong is right. But some of it you learn the hard way, some of it you read on a page, some of it comes from heartbreak, most of it comes with age, and none of it ever comes easy. A bunch of it you maybe can't use. I know I don't probably know what I think I do, but there's something to some of it. Girls like to laugh, tears don't last. Scared's what praying's for. If it's close, swing the bat. Everybody's got a pass, and love's worth living for. When you dance, hold her close till the breaks, go for broke, and be the first to reach for her hand. No, you don't get to do some things again. Some of it you learn the hard way. Some of it you read on a page. Some of it comes from heartbreak. Most of it comes with age, and none of it ever comes easy. A bunch of it you maybe can't use. I know I don't probably know what I think I do, but there's something to some of it. Some of it. Something like that. I can't remember the third verse.
Oh, look, I got my lighter going. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. I got my lighter going.
Yeah.
Like, no, that was awesome. I mean, that was really good.
Dang it. I completely sang it in the wrong key, but that's all right, though.
You know what? It sounded good. And I'm not a musician, so it sounded like it was supposed to be that way.
Yeah, no.
So unless you told me.
Yeah, I meant it. I meant to do that.
You sing. Eric may sing it in a different key than you. That's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Who cares?
Oh, God. I love it. That's great.
You're right, though. He does have a way of putting a whole bunch of lyrics in a song that mean a whole lot, and they have to sometimes, getting an Eric Church album is like a present that you unwrap all year, because you can hear a song and then you're like, oh, wait a minute. Let me go back and hear that again, because I didn't hear that the first time. So
yeah, exactly. What? Oh my God, I love that dude so much. I've never even met him. I love him, but
I think that you need to open for him.
I'm down.
All right,
we got to find out who his people are. We can get hold of them.
I know it's. I know who they are. I just can't get a hold of them.
Same. Yeah, exactly.
That's what we need to get your team on that.
Yeah. For sure.
That would be like the next stepping stone, right?
That would be like a milestone.
Okay, milestone. Yeah.
Well, that would be huge.
There we go. That was so great, and I would keep you on here forever, asking you tons of questions and just shooting the shit with you, because I adore you, and we had a lot of fun at CRS, and I love just hanging out, having a conversation. And I think I love my family. Don't get me wrong, but I think I've talked to. Love you, Mom. I know you're watching. I know you're listening, and you're on the other side of that glass door. But it's great to be able to do what we love to do, which is talk with the artists, talk about your songs, because I get the songs and then I'm like, oh, I want to ask this about that one, or where did you come up with this? So then I end up making my notes, and I'll only go through half of them because I'll end up.
You just like off the cuff. We're the exact same people. I do that all the time. People are like, so what are you going to play tonight? I'm like, I don't know.
You know what? Here's the thing. I just want to have a conversation with you, because I think that if I'm asking you robotic or quick fire questions, I'm not getting to know you. The fans aren't getting to know you.
Yeah.
We have to convince them. I'm selling you.
Yeah.
For one. So I need to tell them why they should listen. And I think I've made it very clear that I have Josh Gallagher's back, and you all need to go download, stream it, buy it, watch the videos. I don't care what you have to do, but you have to get this man's music onto every playlist you have. I'm going to pop it up and go, Josh Gallagher commercial, Josh Gallagher for Artist of the Year. It's a political season. Maybe we need to have some signs or something. Make Adam Warner your campaign manager.
Oh yeah. He's the big ass of the whole campaign.
Yeah. See, we could have a donkey as the mascot.
Yeah.
As Adam.
His ass.
So everybody can find you at jgmusic.net.
Yep,
right?
That's right.
Okay.
Yep.
And you've got some new merch out too?
I do. Yeah, we just did beginning of this year, actually. We just finalized our merch deal with Richards and Southern, who is
they're a great company.
They do everybody's merch. But so shout out Richards and Southern. But yeah, so we just did a deal. Yep, exactly. So we just did a deal with them, and we have a new. It's small right now because we're still building, new merch products. But yeah, we do have a new merch out right now on our website.
And the website's really cool. I was sitting there today playing with the mouse, like going over it, and I was like, it unblurs stuff. So I spend like 30 minutes being entertained by just your homepage.
And then you go, and then and 30 minutes later, you're like, wait, why did I get on here? Because you're just
yes. I was going through, and I'm like, I've gotten colored. Josh is giving us coloring pages.
But it kept you on the website. It kept you on the website though, which is good.
It did. It did, and it's very 3D, and it's very cool. So if for no other reason, go to the website, because you'll go there thinking you're just going to check out that part, and then you'll end up checking out the music and checking out the merch. So there we go. I'm trying to get this whole plan in place.
Listen, with that, it sounds great.
Okay. Well,
it sounds great.
All right. Well, I'll send you my invoice.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
My invoice is like a sweatshirt. I don't know. Yeah.
Exactly. We're sending a bunch of merch.
Yeah. And then I can wear it in interviews. And
well, that'd be funny. Oh my God, that'd be
hilarious. My God, if we get Adam Warner, I want you to send me some merch.
Yeah, I do. I definitely will.
And I will wear all the merch during an Adam Warner interview.
Yes, for sure. We got to make that happen.
That would be fun. I'm going to work on that. I've got it written down. I'm going to work on it. Josh, thank you so much for spending some time with us, and I'm glad you all are not going too crazy during quarantine, and it looks like things are lifting in Tennessee a little bit. So
getting back.
Getting there.
Yeah.
So we love you, and I cannot wait to see you again. We're going to try and make a trip down in a couple weeks and just spend a few days down there seeing some friends. So maybe you and the wife will have to go to dinner with us or something. So
we go grab a bunch of waters or whatever.
Waters, absolutely. Got to stay hydrated.
They have to.
As long as they got a blue can, I'm good with it.
It's important. Hydration.
Although, let me show you this water. This is a nice little Derby water. See, this colored water, isn't that nice?
Brown water. It's my favorite.
Yes, brown water. But it's the Woodford Reserve, and they're not sponsoring us or anything. I got no discount on this, but it's the Derby bottle.
Derby,
and
that's awesome.
Since Derby didn't happen, it's got the wrong date on it. So hey, maybe it'll be worth something one day. You never know if we don't drink it before then.
Yeah, since there's no date on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Josh, take care. And thank you so much. I know I've taken up 43 minutes and 27 seconds, 28 of your time, but I'm so glad you were here, and I'm so glad we got to talk. So we will definitely get a hold of you again very, very soon.
Yeah, please do. And thanks for having me on. This was a blast. This was actually better than cutting my grass and cleaning my Jeep. So.
Oh, I'm better than cutting grass and cleaning a Jeep.
Yeah, of course.
I may have a T-shirt made. You'll make sure you check out Josh Gallagher. It's look, jgmusic.net. See, I was gonna get it all confused. So
nailed it.
There we go. All right. You take care, and you all make sure you check him out, download it, stream it, buy it, do everything you need to do. Like, follow, subscribe, all that stuff. Take care.